Today we go across countries, across hemispheres, across all sorts of things. Usual club versus country hits it out again here in Dunedin in the Forsyth Bar Stadium, the amazing home of rugby here in Otago, where we have the Highlanders facing off against Argentina. Hello everyone, welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 action, where you get to make your request on whatever match you want to see. You can leave it in the comments below, catch us up on Twitter, the link is on the channel, and let me know what you want to see, where you want to see it, how you want to see it, who you want to see on the field, anything you want to see, and I can play it out for you, just like this one for Son of Noz. Super, heaps of requests from you. Thank you very much for all your requests, and today you've wanted to see the Highlanders against Argentina, and the Highlanders have played a few matches in this competition, in this series already. This is actually their 5th outing now. Most of them have been at home too, and they have been just as woeful in this series as they have been in the Super 15 for 2013. They have 3 losses to go with their 1 win, and now they are coming up against Argentina from the Rugby Championship, the toughest of all championships for international sides. And here they go. Surprisingly though, they are on debut. This is the first time we have seen Argentina, and well, without even looking through their team, you know how good they are. This is as good as it gets for them, and they have a backline with license to thrill. They have talented players throughout. When you have the likes of Hernandez and Fernandez, Camacho and Bosch, not to mention the iconic Contempomi at number 12, who will be handling the kicking duties, no doubt, for the Argentinians. So the match-up is about to get underway. It is Argentina in their customary blue and white stripes up against the Highlanders in their customary just straight blue at home, and it is the Highlanders who have first use of the ball, and McIntosh has knocked it on early on. So that is the usual from the Highlanders here to get things underway. Advantage was quickly used and over, and it is Argentina with the ball now early on in the catch. They have a great opportunity as Ayala goes to Aguilar, who goes straight into gear and goes to ground. Just over halfway they are. Here's Hernandez going into the tackle. Still here though with Argentina, looking for some pre-competition match practice as they go to the left through Aguilar, and there was no fullback in place. It was just about a huge opening for the left winger. And wow, that is a fiery start for the Argentinians. As here's a line out just outside the 22. Hoare goes front to Thorne. Aaron Smith gives it away to Hardy. Good play here. Nonu for the Highlanders is Allison twinkling out of a tackle. His pass is shrugged out the back and picked up from Argentina. Into touch he goes. And we have another line out, picking up the loose ball. That looked like one of the back rowers. And it will be another line out here for the Highlanders. Hoare again, inside the 22 this time, goes way down back to the back as Aaron Smith takes it off. He goes for a bit of a run, mid-tackle, he is hit and knocked out of his hands, and it is there for Fernandez. He went straight through the middle. They've got advantage to Argentina, and it will be called back for the knock-on. So Argentina having the better of these early exchanges. Aaron Smith got absolutely smashed.
Crouch. Touch.
And he has knocked that on. It's a scrum here for Argentina. They'll be backing their big men here to make an impact and get some inroads, and get some points. They've been camped down here for a while now, Argentina. Just about a quarter of an hour gone. They're just outside the 22. Here they go to the left. Nicely for Hernandez, intercepted from Allison. He's grubbled it straight onto the boot, and Slade is after it. Slade grubbers ahead. This could be a fantastic turn of events here. Slade scores, and it is the Highlanders who hit the lead first. What a remarkable try, coming from the intercept from Allison. That is outstanding. Look at that, off the knee. Slade chasing. Poor effort from Bosch at fullback, and he just had Greavy chasing it in the props. There was a few forwards in that chasing pack, but Allison, what amazing foresight from Tamati Allison, and Slade, how he had that pace and the dive. That is outstanding start, completely against the run of play. And the Highlanders have hit the lead. Who picked that? Couldn't have seen that coming. Here's Slade, the try scorer, with a chance to get all 7 points for himself, and he nails it. It is 7-0. The Highlanders, that is the first time they got over the Argentinian half, and they've scored. If you could get more against the run of play, that was it, right there. What an amazing turn of events. Hernandez back at halfway. His side were really firing on the pressure for the Argentinians. And it was all one-way traffic now. Argentina find themselves behind. Here's McIntosh giving it to Gear, who's wrapped up in a good tackle there from Fernandez. And here's Aaron Smith to McIntosh. Dixon, his pass is intercepted. Brilliant interception there. And it is Argentina ball. Off the back they go. Good run here. Oh, and out the back McIntosh. Surely he is offside. He was running back, and he has just picked up the loose pass. Dixon down the left-hand side. Shrugs one off. Goes into the tackle. Good run from Elliot Dixon. Highlanders support. Very slow in coming, but it is just enough. Thorne adding that last little push. Nonu in midfield. Getting away from Contempomi. Gives it to Slade. Pops it out the back door. Picked up from Argentina though. And it will be their ball. Pokey was looking for that. Oh, flat pass. Contempomi in midfield. Beckwith. Trouble here for the Highlanders, but a good piece of work there. Shutting down Fernandez and co. Way out on the right. Now they go again through Hernandez. He goes up through the middle. No way through. Highlanders quick on that ball. And Aaron Smith turns it over. Gives it to Nonu. They're attacking back the other way now. They turn the ball around, and Huita is hammered in the tackle. Needs some support. It's there. McIntosh a halfback. Not his best position. Short ball for Nonu. He tries to plough through the middle. No way to go there. Again, ruck ball forms. Aaron Smith off the back. Massive hole for Aaron Smith. He cuts back the other way. Looks for McIntosh. Pokey burning away. He's got rid of Creevy. He's got one man to beat. Brilliant defence from Fernandez. And there is only Argentinian jerseys there. They turn it over and they have a chance to break away, but a big tackle there on Fagilo. And look at the Highlanders players. They've rushed in there behind them. And it's turned over, but intercepted. Contempomi on the ball now. This match is going side to end, side to side, whatever you like. Neither team holding the ball for too long, but the Highlanders look like they've turned that over instantly. Allison, Hardy's got a big hole. He's got Slade with him. Slade has work to do, but it's good defence again from Hernandez, who takes him down. Nonu, midfield, Allison, McIntosh putting the burners on, flicks out a poor pass, and now Contempomi turns it over. And he stumped it away, relieving some pressure for Argentina. Gear running back for it. Takes it nicely now. He'll run. Don't worry about Gear. He won't pass it. He rumbles away. Gets through a couple and gets smashed from behind. What a run from Gear. And the Highlanders as explosive as you like out of their own 22. Jose Gear, what a half. It is half time. There's a one try, but it has been full of huge amount of action. I don't think there was even a couple of stoppages in that whole half. That is an outstanding half of rugby. 7-0. Highlanders lead over Argentina. Possession with stats. Whoa, it's hard to believe we've had 40 minutes already. The Highlanders nudging possession. Territory has been all Argentina following that first little spat where they had 15 or so minutes before that try was scored. Tackles heavily in favour of Argentina, making a lot more tackles, but the Highlanders have made a lot more handling errors. So both sides, making mistakes on attack and defence. And line breaks, only the 5 for the match, 3 for the Highlanders, but that game, that has been hectic pace. And half time has not come, it's come very quickly, but a good chance for them all to settle down here. With the Highlanders leading after that remarkable try for Slade. He added the conversion. It was 7-0. And that is an exhausting first half of rugby. We've got 40 minutes to go. Let's crack back down, and hopefully it's not as explosive as that first half. Gear ending it with that massive run. He fended off about 5 players. Then it bundled into touch. Both teams just running the ball from anywhere. Slade, 7 points for him in the first half, and he kicks off to the left. The man who ended the first half, it is Gear, and Argentina have taken the first possession of the ball, and they run it through the middle. And they have first use of the ball in the second half. It's there for Fernandez Lobby, and he gives it off to his prop, Fagilo, and he's taken to ground. They go to the right now. Big ball out. Nicely out. Oh, cut back inside. Nicely for Fernandez. Now it is the big men getting involved. And oh, massive hit there on Vergalo from Slade. And it will be a penalty. And we have a stoppage, which is nice. We can all catch our breath. This match has been hectic pace. Both teams just blasting themselves into all sorts of action. And it's thumped downfield from Hernandez in towards the 22, just outside it, of the Highlanders. And it is a line out for Creevy. First one we've seen, I'd say. Here it comes. He's going to go dig to the back, and it's just claimed there for Argentina. And they're going to maul it up, and they're going to drive it inside the 22. Comes to a halt there. And now, here comes Argentina. They've got massive numbers here. Brilliant run there from Contempomi. Oh, Fernandez. And Aaron Smith's been pinged for a high tackle on Fernandez. These names, confusing stuff, but it is a penalty for Argentina inside the 22. And it will be that iconic man, Contempomi, who will have a shot at goal to make it 7 points to 3. Argentina have dominated this match so far. Here's the penalty kick. It is good, straight between the sticks. And it is 7 points to 3. Argentina right back in this match. Well, this game has been all over the shop. I've said it a million times. Goodness. Slade will kick off again. He goes deep to the right. And it has fallen nicely for Aguila, who puts it into touch just over halfway. A nice kick from the winger. And Argentina showing they have plenty of ability in this back line to thump it. It is a line out here. Thorne the only jumper for the Highlanders. Hoare, the throw in nicely to Thorne. And Aaron Smith again goes through a little run. He's chipped it over the top. The Highlanders have been superly explosive in their break. And it is picked up from Argentina though. And now they'll look to run it out from their own 22 again. It's gone to Fernandez, who thumps it back up towards halfway. And we'll have another line out. Pretty much direct replica to what we just had before. So the Highlanders, again, line out. This time they're going for the 7-man line out. They're looking for Hardy at the back. They find Hardy. Aaron Smith passes it to Gear. Nicely to Slade. Slade a bit isolated. Nonu's had to come in field and takes it. McIntosh, puts the shoulder and it gets smashed on the second hit. And the Highlanders still claiming possession. Poor pass outside, picked up from Fernandez. He's popped it out, and it's a good chance here for the Argentinians. Ben Smith has work to do on Akula. He's coming across, and he's grabbed him. Nice tackle, and pushes him into touch. Akula had a lot of work to do in the end. Ben Smith, a very, very good fullback. And the Highlanders live to fight another day. It is a line-out. Hoare at the front to Thorne. Goes away to Gear. First receiver, Dixon. Dixon's out the back door. It's been dropped on. And it's a try for Contempomi. That is the worst way to do things for the Highlanders. They have imploded in the second half. And Contempomi has scored off Highlander mistake. Gear wasn't the man to make the tackle. His pass was poor. Dixon was just about to force it down, and Slade, there was Slade. That was the man who was meant to kick it. But he didn't. He was in the wrong position. There was all sorts of trouble in the back line. And Dixon, he was never going to kick it. Trying to force the ball out to someone who would. In the end, Argentina pounced on the mistake. They take the lead, and that is reminiscent of our old matches where the other side scored off our own mistakes. Here's Contempomi's kick. And it is good. Through the middle, Argentina lead, 10 points to 7. There's still 15 minutes to go for the Highlanders. And Slade will kick off again. He goes to the left for Gear. Jose Gear has been very good but very quiet. Contempomi picks it up. He's got away. He's just got Nonu to beat. Pops it on the infield nicely. They're just about struggling though, the Highlanders, and Argentina eventually get put to deck. The Highlanders defence though stretched. Here we go with them. They go to the left. It's Contempomi again. Here's Agula one-on-one with Polke and he takes him to ground. Good defence from Polke. Argentina still with the ball. They go to the short side. Oh, massive tackle. High tackle again. That was on Faris Cabello, I think, coming in off the short side. And this is a chance for another 3 points for Argentina. Huge part of how they play is Contempomi, and he will be able to have the chance to add a crucial 3 points if he can get it. Here it is, 10 to go. He strikes it sweetly, and it nicely slots between the sticks for 3 more points. And the Highlanders now require a converted try to win this match. Not the way they wanted the second half to go, the Highlanders. Things have come unstuck a touch for them. Here's Slade again, kicking off. He's gone very flat, extremely flat, and straight to Camacho, who gets smashed. The Highlanders are all over this though, and they've quickly turned it over. Here's Allison, pops it out for Beckwith, Aaron Smith. Slade in midfield. Slade cutting them in half nicely. McIntosh, they've got numbers to burn here. Nonu won't pass it. Well, Nonu, and look at this from Argentina, turned it over. Contempomi back inside, and the Highlanders need the ball. Very desperately need the ball. It goes for Argentina. Knocked on from Hernandez. And if there's ever a chance for the Highlanders, it's right now. Hoare, advantage is over. Goes to Dixon. Way to the left for Slade. Slade going for 2. Slade will score. And Colin Slade has scored all the points for the Highlanders. He's got a double. Mid-tackle, the game is on a knife edge here. Slade will be the one to decide it. Argentina made the crucial error right at the end. Dixon with the pass. Slade backed himself against Bosch, who has been a bit average today. But Thorne diving on that loose ball, securing the chance to attack them instantly. And it was Dixon with that last pass. Brilliant ball to Slade, who finished the job. It is a try. It is 12 points to 13. Colin Slade, a chance to win it for the Highlanders. Here's his kick. 1 minute to go. Oh my goodness, he's missed it. Slade is choked. The buzzer's gone. And the match will be all over. Slade has lost it. He's done everything he could, but Argentina have hung on by a point. Contempomi's penalties has won it for Argentina. The Highlanders go one worse, now with 4 defeats to their name. They had the chance, they hung tough for the whole match, but credit to Argentina, have taken their opportunities and have hung on to win this match by the slimmest of all margins, 13 points to 12. That was a great match. That was very, very quick. The Highlanders 12 points, all coming from Slade, 2 tries and that 1 conversion. It was always a bad feeling taking that kick. Just slithered wide too. Oh, that is heartbreaking stuff for Slade. If the season couldn't get any worse for him. But he had a good match all round. Argentina, well, ironically, it was all Contempomi. He scored 13. So it was pretty much Colin Slade versus Philippe Contempomi. Contempomi has won by a point. And the match has all been dusted. Wow, that was an outstandingly epic match. Thank you for the request, Son of Nods. You've given Argentina their first victory of the series. The stats, well, they reflect the scoreline really when you look at them. It is dead even throughout. Argentina nudging most things. Just possession, just territory. High tackles, that hurt the Highlanders, to be fair. 13 of them. 3 of them Sorry, adding a 1 there. 3 of them, and 2 of them were were 3-pointers too for Contepomi. And Highlanders, of course, that was a big mistake. That cost them a try. In all honesty, it should have been 12 points to 3 for the Highlanders, but that is the game of rugby. Opportunities for Argentina, they took them, and they have won the match by a point. So that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for your requests, Son of Noz. And remember, if you have one of your own, leave them in the comments below, or hit it up on Twitter, or even join me on Steam. I have a link for the username. You can add me on there and spam me with all sorts of requests. If you want to see something, I can play it out for you, just like this one. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you soon for the next match, whoever it may be. Who knows? Who knows? And until then, take care.